Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. Today is Thursday, guys, and I'm coming on because I just got home from Shoprite, and it's, what time is it? 12, oh God, it's 1:30. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. I was there like 2 hours in Shoprite. I had to wait on the deli line, then I had to come back to the deli to pick up everything up, and the line, it just was crazy. And then I was on the register and somebody had an issue, of course, the lady in front of me. So that took an extra 15 minutes, literally 15, 20 minutes that I sat there. And I wouldn't have sat there, but half of my stuff was on the belt already and I was not going to take all that stuff off. It just was too much. So I said, you know what? Breathe in, Linda, give it to God. And that's what I did. That's what I'm learning. Jesus is in charge and there's no reason to be unkind or anything. I got a little frustrated. I just breathed and just said, you know what's the word? So what? I have to wait an extra 10, 15 minutes. What's the big deal? I wasn't trying to get on a plane or anything, so it was fine. All right, so look, I went to ShopRite. I spent $235 just to go in and get a few things. You know how that goes. Guys, everything that I looked at was so expensive. I just can't even, everything is $5, $6 anymore. No $2, $3, $4. Everything is like over the top expensive. Oh, Bill, I also did digital coupons too. I had 3 digital coupons, so I had to do that. And then of course that thing wouldn't work, so I had to call the lady over. It's just this big thing, you know how it goes. All right, so let's show you what I got. Oh, I did get a lot of meat. So, which I have to get going on that because I'm making something today. All right, so this was on a digital coupon. I got peppers. I'm not crazy about green, but this was $1.99, I think, with the digital coupon, or $2.99, something like that, for 4 of these peppers. So I had to do it because that was a really, really, really good deal. So the green pepper I'll put in something, in a mixed vegetable, like a casserole or something, because I want to make roasted peppers. But I don't want to use the green for that because they're not as sweet, and I just really don't prefer green peppers. Anyway, I got that on a digital coupon. I think this was $1.89. It was a really, really good coupon. I got me some Chester's. Is that good? Mm-hmm. You guys want to say hi? Look at him with his. Look at the stuff that he's supporting, guys. Isn't that awesome? There's his knee. Yeah.
Always something.
Always something with my hubby. Hubby, wubby. All right. Sorry, guys. I got a bag of onion and garlic chips. These were on sale, 2 for $7. What?
Can I see the spiced ham?
Yeah, let me get it. These were 2 for $7, so I got myself, where's the other one?
Barbecue.
I got a honey, where is it?
I
I got a honey barbecue too, because I like honey barbecue. I love these too, but you know. All right, let me find the cold cuts because I got a whole bunch of cold cuts today for hubby and I.
Your dummy hubby.
You know, cold cuts are not cheap. You know that, guys. But they're good to have in the house, especially if Joey's home. All right, so I got a pound of cheese. I had to go back. When I went back to pick it up, the guy only gave me half a pound, so I'm like, I need a pound, so I had to wait, and he had to give me the other half. So I got a pound of yellow American cheese. This was all on sale. I got a pound and a half of turkey breast, which they have our favorite turkey breast again, Carolina. It's so good. We got turkey. I got a half a pound of salami that was on sale. I got a 3/4 of a pound of boar's head bologna. Billy and I are really the only ones that eat bologna. Nothing like a bologna and cheese sandwich with mustard. I got a half a pound of chicken breast. Something different. I got a pound of the Hormel spiced ham because Boar's Head no longer carries the spiced ham, so I got that. I got a half a pound of the cooked ham because I got a pound of the spiced ham, so I just got a half a pound. I usually get like a pound or pound and a half of this, but of the regular ham. when it's on sale. But we just haven't been eating as much as we usually do, so I didn't want to get waste. Got these because I'm going to be making some pickled string beans with these to give out as a sample to somebody. So I had some in there, but I wanted to make sure they were nice and fresh and crispy. So I got a bag of these, and they were on sale. So
Leave that down to you, Tom.
all right, I got Hubby Milky Ways. Now I was talking to the produce guy because I'm always like, should I get the big pickles, the little pickles, you know? And I know these are really better for pickles. And these were $2.99, and the other ones were $3 for $3 or something like that. It was basically around the same price, but I figured I'm going to do these this time. I'm only making a couple jar of pickles. I'm not making an enormous amount right now. So I just got the 3 Kirby pickles because I have to make pickles for somebody. So I got those. I got dill. I got cilantro. Oh, and you know what else? The onions, Bill, the yellow onions, they had a digital coupon for the yellow onions, $1.99. So I got one thing for $1.99, the other was like $2.99. I got 2 because I'm going to be doing pickled onions for somebody, and I also, I needed onions. I always need onions, we go through like crazy. So I got cilantro, dill, and I got parsley. It's in here somewhere. I had an idea. I'm not an idea, but I make chocolate covered almonds for the holidays, and so I didn't have really any real, I didn't have any chocolate yet. So I just bought a thing of chocolate chips that were on sale, that actually chocolate chunks, and I'm gonna make those because I want to send in some samples to Julie's work for that. I got another thing of brown sugar. Needed that. I got a block of Colby Jack because we're completely out of cheese in there. And this, guys, what the sickest thing is that this was just like a pickup shopping. Like, I just went in there and picked up stuff, you know what I mean? Like, stuff that we needed, that, because whatever. And this isn't even like a regular shopping, but it is, but it isn't. I picked some things up for Thanksgiving. I got some beets because homemade fresh beets. First time I'm ever making regular produce beets. I usually just buy the canned beets, but I'm making pickled beets for somebody, so I got the fresh beets. So I don't know the beginning thing. I looked up the recipe, so I'm gonna be following the recipe for that. I gotta have those ready for Saturday, so I gotta get moving on that. These were on sale, 2 for $3. These are our favorite corn. I haven't had them in the freezer for a while. They were 2 for $3, so I got those. We love those. I got 2 things of onion rolls because I figured if we have a lot of cold cuts, everybody likes these rolls. To get 1 pack is going to be like people are going to be killing each other. So I said, you know what? For $5 more, I'll get another pack because that's the way it is. You have 5 people in the house. You have 5 adults in the house. You don't. Come on, you want to go out? You don't have 3 adults and 2 kids. You have 5 adults and 2 of them are men. So you have to, you can't. You have to have enough. What are you going to do? So, come on, you want to go out, Cooper? These dogs are like having toddlers. I swear to God they are. Did he eat his food?
Yeah.
He did. Cooper eats like a friggin' elephant, literally. I hate to even say it that way, but it's the truth. And Brody, they both have their, Come on, Brody, you want to go out? Brody, come. Come on. They'll go out for 5 minutes and then they'll scratch to come back in. They do. So, here's my chips. I got a bag of the honey. Bill, you want to come in and make a sandwich? Or you want me to do it for you? Honey barbecue. All right, just give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, no, whenever you're ready.
I got the meat they had on sale. They had London broils on sale. What was the price of this? $5.99. Yeah, that's a sale. But I got a nice one for $12. This will feed us, the 4 of us. Billy doesn't really eat steak, so the 4 of us, and this will last a couple of days. I needed to get some chuck steak because I'm making something special for today, and I'll tell you about that later. But I got packages of these, and they were on clear. They were on reduced beef chuck steak, so that's what I needed. So here's the other thing: onions in here. I got a bag of carrots. I needed another package of cheese for Cooper's meds and just for us. I got a thing of sour cream. Here are the carrots. Here's I guess this is the cilantro. I needed balsamic vinegar, and I was running low on olive oil. I only had a little one, so what is she saying? So I got a big thing of olive oil. It was on sale, $10. It was a good buy. I was looking, and then we needed balsamic vinegar, which I used the other night with my meal that I made. So I got a thing of balsamic vinegar. And like I said, everything that I got had a red sticker and was on sale, you know. Still expensive, but it was a red sticker. Here are the other. I needed a few packages of these chuck steaks, and a couple of them, like I said, were reduced. And so I got these for the meal that I'm making. I don't want to tell you yet because you're going to see it on the What's for Dinner. I always loved this, guys. Ooh, it's so good. This mozzarella. It was on sale, so I said, it was on sale $2.99. It's really cheap. That's a really good price for a fresh mozzarella. I needed mayo. I didn't have any more in there, and I just wanted to get it because either I was going to... Mayo is out of this world expensive. It's like $6. I'm like, are you for real? It used to be $2.99. I can't. I just can't. They had vanilla on sale. They had a big thing with vanilla and, you know, all the stuff that you want to buy for the cookies and everything else. They had a big display of vanilla. Big sale for vanilla. I thought maybe it was $2.99 or something, $3 maybe. $5.99. That's a sale for the big one. And they had a little one that was $3.99. I'm like, you know what? For $2 more, I need the bigger one. I want to go on Amazon and buy the big tub. I'd like to make my own vanilla, but that takes like 3 years to do that, so I'm not doing that. Although if I did it 3 years ago, I'd have it now, so I don't know. They had tuna on sale. Saw the lady was picking it up there, and it was $2.29 a can, which is to me a little high, but I'm like, I think I needed tuna in there, so I got 2 more cans of tuna. I got some sliced olives for our sandwiches. And then I got some whole olives. They were on sale, so olives are outrageously expensive. Outrageous! All right, I got another thing of butter. I only got one thing of butter. I wanted to get 4, but can't do that. Can't do it all at once. Just for cookies and stuff. I don't know. All right, guys. They had potatoes on sale, 2 for $5. So Thanksgiving's coming up in a week and a half. What is it, 2 weeks? Not even. So I got 2 bags of the 5 pounds of potatoes because we use those. I'm going to be making more olive bread, guys, and hopefully I'll show you this time when I make it. Because I'm doing it a different way because of the cake that I made. The bread that I made was delicious, but it was very cakey. And I did read in the recipe that it said if you want a softer cake and like a lighter cake, olive bread, that you can use cake flour, bread flour. Was it cake flour or bread flour? Oh, cake flour, is that the same thing as bread flour? I have to read the recipe. It better not be freaking cake flour. I think it was bread. I think it was bread. I bought bread. So I got a big thing of bread flour because I want the cake, God darn it. I want the bread to taste more like it does at the bakery. And it wasn't. It was a little cakey. It was a little, a little dense. I got 3 limes just to have them because I might be making salsa. I have tomatoes over there. Guys, I'm just going to go crazy. I'm like, come on, get in this house. Now go lay down and relax. Go do something. Play with your toys. Rye bread is my thing. Oh God, I just love it. I should have looked and saw the other rye bread, but this is now we like seeded rye bread. So, what is he doing? He just ate. I just got a loaf of the rye bread. He just ate, and now he's asking for more food. Don't forget, go lay down. This was a digital coupon. I think it was $2.99, which these are like $7 usually. Hey, move it. So my husband loves these, so I got him those. I like them too, unfortunately. Here's the bread flour. I'm really curious now. I gotta go look at my recipe because if it was cake flour, which I don't know if that's a thing. Hey! I'm gonna bring this back and get the cake flour, but I think it was bread. I think that's what they said. Use bread flour, and that's why I got bread flour. I'm just gonna check the recipe just to make sure. And then I got a dozen eggs. No, I got 18 eggs. They were on sale, really good price. I don't know, they went down. They're like $3 something for this 18. That's what they cost in Walmart. That's a really, really good price. When I saw that, I was like, I gotta get those. Because I use a lot of eggs now, and I'm gonna be using a lot of eggs with cookies and all kinds of stuff. Does he actually want his food again? I got barley for something that I'm making. Maybe we can guess, but don't guess. Another thing of my garlic. Wait, Cooper. He just literally closed the door on himself. Brody, come. Brody, come. Come on, Bro. Go. Now go eat. And stop driving me nuts. Cutie pie. So I got Kalamata olives because they were on sale. Was going to get 4 jars. They were, I think $2 something a can. They're usually like $3, $4 a jar. So I got 3. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, it's over there. I hope. I got 3 of these instead of 4. I put 1 back because 3 is enough. I didn't want to go crazy. Yes, right here. So I have it right here. And you have to get the pitted ones because they almost didn't have them because they were on sale. I had to search for them, and I found the pitted one. Otherwise, I had to get the whole ones, and then you got to take them out of the hole. That's what I had to do, and I left by accident. I left the pit in there. When my daughter tasted it, all of a sudden we heard. She's like, "Mom, what the heck was that?" Thank God there was only one. She got it. It was fine, no, but yeah, so you got to be really careful. You got to check them anyway because that can't happen. I never, ever, these are the sliced olives. I got 2 of these. I never, ever get canned mixed vegetables, but they were on sale, $1.19 at Shoprite, so I said I usually always have the frozen, but they're good to keep in my pantry just in case I forget to get the ones at Walmart because I bought 4 bags, but I went through 2 already, so I'm getting low. And if I don't get to Walmart, whatever, I just so I had these for casseroles and stuff because this is really something for a budget meal that goes really, really far. Mixed vegetables, and that's what I got at the line. I got 3 lines.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, I didn't even ask you anything.
I'm not quite sure.
Alexa, stop. She's really annoying. Anyway, guys, that's my shopping haul. $235. So I did get meat. Like I said, I got the 3 packages of the chuck steaks, and I got 1 thing of London broil. So I did get some meat. So there you go. And I got a lot of cold cuts. The cold cuts probably were like $45. It had to be. So there you go. You know, that's what it is. But I did get a lot of sale items, which makes me happy. I got a couple of things for Thanksgiving. Yeah. I got a big thing of vinegar. I have some. I probably have like a half a bottle of this in there of white vinegar. Oh, it is white, right? Yeah. Oh shoot, is this white? Yeah. But I said let me get another thing because first of all it was on sale. This is Mike's. I love Mike's brand. Shoprite always has them on sale, and so I figured let me get it because I'll use it. It's never going to go to waste. White vinegar with the way I make pickles. And I have, like I said, I'm doing pickle stuff today and tomorrow. What did my daughter just say to me? She said something to me. Where's my phone? All right, guys. Let me go. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy grocery haul. Life is so crazy, guys. What's going on in my life right now, it's like all within a day, things occurred that make me want to go up to space and never come back. But I know Jesus has got me. That's my only savior, is to know that Jesus has got me and he's going to take care of me. Lord Jesus, please come into my heart and come into my soul and my family's home and everybody's home and make everybody and bless us with your graciousness and and your spirit and your help and your comfort. We love you. We know you're the only one that can solve any problems and put us on the right path. We love you. I love you. I can't speak for anybody else, but I love you, Jesus. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Thursday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm starting my what's for dinner early today. Okay, it's only about, I don't know what time it is, 2 something. And I'm making beef barley soup. So I bought some chuck steak today to use for the beef barley soup. So I put it in here, started out. Okay, let me shut this light. Just started out with a little olive oil and just searing it a little bit. I'm gonna put some garlic, fresh garlic in here, and then I'm gonna shut it, and I'm gonna dump out most of the grease, and then I'm gonna put the water and stuff in there and the rest of the stuff. I wanted to get the meat going because the meat's the one that has to cook the longest to really become nice and tender and just fall into pieces. So for the barley soup. So that's what I'm doing. So give me a second and I'll be back and I'll show you some other stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna slice the garlic in here like this. It is what it is. If there's little big pieces, it's okay because I don't have time to be. By the time I get my my chopper out and all that, I got to move everything off of that. If you guys look up, you'll see you have already seen, if you watched it yet, it's not even up yet, but it will be up by the time this shows. You watched my grocery haul that I did from Shoprite. So my counter is full of stuff. I don't want you to see that yet because that didn't post yet. Even though it will post, you would have seen it already, so I don't know why I care. Anyway, guys, I want a little garlic in here, just to get it. I love fresh garlic, and it just does something to everything. The onion, I'll just throw in whole by itself. I'm not going to slice the onion up. So that'll just cook itself because this is soup. So yeah, my husband, I said, we've been thinking about beef barley soup. As soon as the weather gets a little chilly, I've made beef barley soup in the summer too. I think I made it this year in the summer. But it's really, falling now. It's really chilly. And Thanksgiving is like, I think 10 days away or something. So maybe 2 weeks. So I figured, it's time. Like I said, soup can be for me all the time, but yeah. All right, so that's it with that. Where is the spoon? Did I have a spoon for this? I don't even know. Probably not. All right, so let's get all, this is all. I just want the garlic to get a little toasty. And I don't think that I'm going to take out any of the fat in here because there's only a little bit. There's only a little. So I just want this garlic to cook a little bit. We'll season this up a little bit. With some garlic powder. This is I'm doing the meat itself, guys, and then we'll put a little bit later into the soup and all that. Pepper, I got onion, salt. I'm going to be using some beef broth, so I'm not going to go crazy with the salt because I don't want it to be salty. If it's salty, I'll be really upset with myself. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of this buttery steak seasoning in here. It can't hurt. Just a little bit because I'm going to be doing beef bouillon too. Alright, so salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And then what we'll do is we'll add water. And we'll add the broth. And this is going to cook low on the back. But I got to peel the carrots and all of that. I want to make myself a half a sandwich before I do that. So as long as the meat is cooking, that's all really I'm concerned about because the carrots and stuff will cook quick. So let's put some water in here. A lot of times I use my crock pot, but I didn't get up early enough get the crock pot going. I just figured I'll do it on top of the stove. My husband's saying you don't need carrots. No, yeah, we do need carrots.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So. And, you know, it's depending on how hard you boil this soup or any soup, you might have to add more water as it's cooking, even in, not as much in the crock pot as you would on the stove. Because if you boil it really high on the stove, then the liquid will evaporate. So if you have to do that, you have to do that. You could just do that. So that is the amount of water I'm going to use right now. I'm going to get the beef off, even though it's beef and it will taste, you know, it's not the meat is going to flavor the soup. Now that's it right now. I'm not going to put any more until I taste it later, and we'll see if it needs more salt or anything like that, or in any. So I'm just going to mix this up. This is a big pot of soup, so I'm not worried about it being salty. I don't think it will have an issue. Better not anyway. So this will all dissolve as it cooks. So I'm going to let this come up to a little bit of a boil, and then I will lower it and put it on the back flame. So we're going to let that happen, and then I'll get the onion in a minute. I'm just going to make myself a sandwich first, and I might as well just take these along with me. All right, so let's just make I made Billy a sandwich. I'm going to make a half a sandwich on rye bread. And I'm going to toast it, so let me go get my toaster. Be back in a second. All right, guys, so I'm going to make a half a sandwich. I'm going to put mayo. I toasted my rye bread. 1 second, bro. Toasted my rye bread. I'm going to put some mayo. I don't know if I want bologna or turkey. I think I'm going to have turkey. I like a lot of mayo with my... Let's do turkey. We're going to do this. We're going to do a half a slice of cheese on the bottom. Well, kind of a half a slice. I told him to cut the turkey really thin, but not shredded. And it's quite thin, like it's almost shredded. Which I said, please don't shred it, but can't have everything, right? He was working hard, he was busy, so I can't, you know, I'm not gonna, I'm telling you, God is teaching me you have to be more kind, and you have to kind of just let things lie, because it's not worth messing somebody's day up for something very trivial. A drop of salt, not a lot, and some pepper. I like a lot of pepper. I don't know, do I want olives? Yeah, maybe a few olives. I have tomato there too. Let's put some olives. Did I get any olives on my sandwich? I don't know. Ooh! I literally almost just dropped my sandwich. I really wouldn't have. I wouldn't have been a happy camper. All right, let's do some tomato. Just gonna make them thin.
Well, Peaches, I think congratulations are in order. Your father got himself a job.
Well, I'm going to assume it's not the head of pediatrics?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, they did a little fishing around. So instead, I accepted an offer from an enterprise...
I don't even know which way this goes. I don't even think there's any olives on this freaking thing.
The important thing is you still get to work with kids.
Here we go. Tomato and you can stay on.
I'm proud of you.
Let's eat.
Thank you. Pay's not great, but they agreed to let me work evenings. That way you and I can have our days together.
Yummy.
I'd love to, Dad, but you know I work during the day.
Come on, darling. You're going to have to be flexible. If you're
Very
gonna make
good.
this work.
So, I guess my only other option is to quit my job.
That's my girl. So, kid, here we go.
Yummy.
Gotta let the crutch out.
Alright, I'm gonna just shred these, not shred, but like slice these carrots up to put in the soup. And I'm gonna do it this way. I could do it by hand, but I'm just gonna use this. Might as well. This is the perfect kind of shape to put in the soup. I think that's enough carrots, guys. We'll put that in the soup. Alright, so I got carrots, I got onion. I don't know, maybe a little bit more carrot. We'll do two more little ones. One big one. I threw the carrot skins out to the bunny rabbits because the bunny rabbits love the carrot skin. Hello, Linda. Ow. All right, there we go. That's It was me, Dingleberries. Yeah, that's good, guys. And we'll be dancing. I'm listening to 70s music while I'm pausing, guys. I'm listening to dance music, boogieing in my kitchen. All right. So now we got the carrots. You see the meat, guys? The meat's starting to fall apart already. It's got a lot longer to cook. Like, what time is it, Belle?
3 o'clock.
4, 5, 6. Alexa, set the timer for 3 hours.
3 hours, starting now.
All right. That's done. All right, people. I'll be back. All right, people. So here is the beef barley soup. It's all done. It's about 6:30, so it did cook until about 6:30. I'm just cooking just a drop more because I'm just adding a little bit more broth to it, and I added a little bit more beef bouillon so it spreads out a little bit more because it soaked up a lot of the barley soaked up the broth. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get my plate and then I'll show you in a minute. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here is my soup. Yum, oh, it is delicious. Here is my drink. I got some Crystal Light in one of my mason jars. I want to drink out of that. I like that. Anyway, this is the dinner tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button. When you subscribe, you really help my channel grow, and I so appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And the dogs are snoring. What else is new? Thank you so much for coming into my home and my kitchen with me and creating. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.